Why so serious?
What up, gamers? Jokesta81. Game 4. Let's do the weekly things and get it going. Go ahead and upgrade that. Under the weekly strategy, like always. Let's keep it as default. Do the practice, training. Do my upgrade. Oh yeah, Evans is ready for upgrade. That's good. All right. Let's get this game started.
Today, from the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, it's week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Derek Carr and the New Orleans Saints versus Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
We are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Superdome here in New Orleans. Today it's week 4 and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the New Orleans Saints. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Saints team as they enter play. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. On the other side of the field for the visiting Bucs, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Almost. Start off with the HP counter.
Now a third-round pick a year ago. Here's
Grab me right away.
And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down.
HP draw
This
then.
defense for the Saints, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back.
Why did it take him so long to hand it off?
But I think it's hard for people
This is
to
not looking good already.
difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. They run the draw play. This is White.
Oh, come on.
He's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
Going to be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. So here come the Saints to take over for the first time. And here's the new man under center after 9 seasons as a Raider. Derek Carr is the guy.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions,
DB
ran
fire
the team
too.
well, won the
Let's get
ball
it going.
game, bottom line. May not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Carr now on 1st down. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara.
How the hell did he get that far?
And that's good for
Damn.
a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
When you
Edge
run a
blitz
screen
too.
pass
Yeah,
really
one.
well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Come on, boys. Wake up.
Numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 12 carries, 55 yards, and a touchdown.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt, they made some slight adjustments to how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. And they'll fake the jet sweep there and instead hand it Kamara. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Tampa 2.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Carr going to throw. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara.
Oh, come on, really?
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
Yeah, we'll do 2nd and 20.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands
Cover
into the
4
proper
drop.
position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
I'm surprised he's still trying to run it on that one.
Defense for Tampa Bay. They were quite formidable in the win over the Eagles a week ago.
And
Cover
they
3
needed to
sky.
be because that game was a game you don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and they got it done.
Come on, somebody get that guy. Are you kidding
He's
me?
got his target. That's complete.
Wow, that was unbelievably bullshit.
That was no 3rd and 2. That was
He
3rd
had
and 16,
all the
but
time
they
in
get
the
conversion
world.
Anyway.
It's early, but announce a cliche alert here. Big
Engage
players
eight.
make big plays. Should I say
No,
big
that
games
was
too?
bullshit,
Oh, what the
dude.
heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on. Because when this
the hell?
combination is going good, they
Some
can tear your
bitch ran
secondary
right through me.
apart.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay
Cover 2
dividends as the
invert.
game progresses.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and a yard. They run it again with Kamara.
Oh my God, this guy's unbelievable.
Right side. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
This guy's unstoppable.
First down on a gain of 16 yards. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Trying to get that one to Chris Olave, and that'll bring up second down. Here's Carr. He gets this one to Johnson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Third down and 6.
Come on, boys, you gotta stop him. Why didn't they hike it?
Score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a third down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing his Carr on third down.
Unbelievable.
It's Smith. Touchdown, Saints. Traquan Smith, his second touchdown on the season. And the Saints post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Brandon, what we just saw there were two guys who are in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. A 10-play drive that time, and it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Almost.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, you know, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Now 2nd and 5. Durham, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
HB Dev up the middle.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Make this first down.
Now a give up the middle. This is White, and he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. The Buccaneers at 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season, and they got off to the tough 0-2 start, but come off a very important first win of the season last time out.
And it's tough when you find yourself at an early season crossroads, but that's exactly where they were. At 0-2, they were thinking, if we fall to 0-3, things can spin out of control. But now at 1-2,
and these dudes are just right on me.
They're now back in a good spot, find a way to win some games, and keep moving forward.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And, oh, he took that in one-handed.
Nice.
22 yards there, a first down.
That is one heck of a catch right there. Got his eye on it the whole way and able to make the grab one-handed. Very nicely done, and for a nice chunk of yardage, too.
PA Bucs cross.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Mayfield off the play fake. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. That is incomplete.
Oh, no. I'm going to challenge it.
And now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed, the red flag is out. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have evidence to the contrary. I give these officials a lot of credit. Such a tough and demanding job. You and I both know that. Yeah, they make the right call way more often than they get it wrong.
Yeah, just sticking with it.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And incomplete
That was
on the
low.
deep ball.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Post will shallow.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Mayfield looks to throw. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 17-yard line. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards.
Really? Really? Did we just see that? That's a big catch. One-handed, I might add, to pick up a first down.
I was going to say on 3rd down for the defense, it's one thing to give up a reception. You just kind of shake your head on a one-handed catch to pick up the first. First down, here's White.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Come on, White.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
2nd down and 8. Here's a toss right side with White. And
come on.
Not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. Third and 12. Here's Mayfield. And a catch right side by Evans.
Oh, come on, Evans. Stretch it out.
The Bucs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Mayfield now toward the end zone, but that's going to
come on, dude.
Incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll drop to throw. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown.
Hell yeah.
Cade Otton, his first touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from drawing level. So 2nd and goal there from the 1. They go to the air.
And the perfect down to throw the football in this sequence. 2nd down is always kind of the, do they throw it, do they run it? They worked it out to perfection on that one by throwing it into the end zone.
Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Well, at least we're tied.
So that one a
13-play drive
in total. And Kate Otten capped things off with a touchdown grab.
Kick it off to the right.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Yeah, that's what's after the 25.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive.
Cover 3.
Still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. And every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today.
That was a good
Pressure
sack, too.
Quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Hell yeah. Let's do cover 3 seam.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Carr. They'll get this out to Kamara. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll force upon them a 3rd and 14.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
Since they're kicking it back to me, I might as well call a timeout so they don't burn it down.
It's going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Right return.
The Saints going to send out Blake Gillikin to punt on 4th down here. Back deep for the Bucs is Devin Tompkins. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away.
Field goal.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. One more drive here for the Buccaneer offense in this first half. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going.
Hope so. Double corners.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin.
Nice job.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this
come on,
play,
really?
with all reviews coming from
You're going to challenge that shit?
In the final 2 minutes of the half. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully
that
close.
looked like,
yeah, it looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
all right, we're going to do double cross.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. They'll look to throw here.
Oh, come on.
Pressure. Eluding the pressure right.
Why did I throw it? No!
To no one here. He throws it away.
That was a terrible move.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it into downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
They go play action. Mayfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot.
Sons of bitches.
that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
PA curl post.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Mayfield on play action. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And there we go.
But not before he's inside the 30.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't
Fuck
it?
yeah.
Big time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble.
Oh, it feels
there,
good, all
making it
right.
pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra
formations,
pressure, but he overcame it.
Special teams, field goal.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half.
Yeah.
So halftime, just a field goal separating these 2 teams at the break. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as we say goodbye to September and take a look around the NFL here on this first day of October. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. And it's the Vikings who are out in front. KJ Osborne up near 100 yards receiving with a touchdown as well. From there, it's up to Highmark Stadium to check in on the Bills. And in that one, it's the visiting Dolphins who are out in front. The Dolphins trying to hold on and claim victory. Finally, let's take the trip across the Atlantic. See what's happening over in London. And it was the visiting Atlanta Falcons who come in and get the victory. Desmond Ridder, 3 touchdown passes as his guys stay unbeaten on the year. In the game you're watching has been Baker Mayfield with a strong first half. His guys lead, though by only a field goal. Still anybody's game. As we send it back to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this
kick
point.
left. Yeah, it's been pretty good battle so far.
A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Damn it. Oh, wait.
They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 13.
Let's keep them back.
He'll start with a give to Kamara. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. 44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the 3rd quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Vita Vea stopped that play.
Yeah, it's kind of expected.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up.
Another run with Kamara. Seems to favor that dude.
He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Here's Kamara off the draw. And the big boys up front. They're going to stop him right at the line.
I don't know what that was all about.
Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Yeah, that guy is a pain. Cover 2 invert.
13. To throw, it's Carr. He finds his man Johnson. And this effort will not.
Johnson was not long enough. I mean, far enough out.
Down at the 29. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Wow, I thought these guys were going to kick my ass. I did get lucky on that one pass to get me ahead.
Nice design, but well played defensively.
Made him sad or something.
Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They were victorious a week ago over Philadelphia. They lead here as well as they start out 1st and 10.
Just going to keep it on the ground.
They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White, and he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that 1st.
Yeah, I guess.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On the draw, it's White. 40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Do HB sweep.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. They stay on the ground with White. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Oh, really?
Complete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
It's going to be a hard one.
This is good. From
Still good.
57 yards
Nice.
out. That was bombs away right there.
Yeah, really.
And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So it was a 3-point lead at halftime, and they doubled that with a field goal here.
And I think defensively, you've got to be okay
down the
with
middle.
that because you've kept this game within a touchdown. Your hope is that you've inspired your offense to put a drive together, get in the end zone themselves, and hopefully get you the lead.
From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Yep. Should have just taken the touchback, buddy.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going. The ball is out.
Oh, my gosh.
And the defense says they have it. They do. One play into the ball game and early turnover.
Yeah.
He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it,
Until
he's
just
going
now.
to carry the ball that many times. He becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
This one definitely turned out a lot different than I expected.
Going right side is White. Down to the 22-yard line.
It's the end of the third quarter.
Back now here live in New Orleans. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
.24 zone open.
Now a 2nd and 6.
He's just burning the clock now.
Opting to run again here with White. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints 17. 50 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Hell yeah, White. He's going all the way.
Convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
White deserves this touchdown.
What we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense
24
staying in
zone
base,
open.
not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Oh, so close.
This one forward as they stop it right around the 1. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
You can do it, man. It's all you. It's all you.
White.
No.
He's going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
You can do it, White. Come on. It's all you, buddy.
And he will fight
And you got your touchdown.
For a touchdown. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year and 4th overall. And the Buccaneers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2.
Yeah, why not?
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both
nice.
the touchdown and the 2-point
There you
conversion
go, buddy.
to extend this lead.
It's all you.
So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the 2, or I should say third and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams
Almost didn't
treat
make
it as
it.
if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
Nice.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
All right, well, I got a 2-point lead.
And now the Saints get set to trot out there. Well, right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You trailing by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football,
I'm just going to be doing zone coverage to invert hard flat.
Pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard in doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try and play free and natural.
You know, it's weird, because the previous 2 games I played, I was getting angry, getting upset, getting all uptight. Tonight, I'm just kind of like, you know what, I'm just not going to care, have some fun. And I've won both games, even though the previous 2 games I was getting beat like a dog.
Now Carr throwing on second down. And Thomas
has it. Not bad.
Get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First grab for Thomas. It's good for a first down as well. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You've got the first one for the second one to even matter.
And Carr's throw complete there to Johnson. So the completion good for 7 there, and that will bring up second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
From midfield, here's Carr.
Are you kidding me? Another one?
And the Bucs are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses. But
I'm shocked at how this game has turned out, to be honest. But I'll take it.
But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at the 40. The drive starts with a run by White. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 75 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Hell yeah.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
I don't like how they say that.
Now a second
I've been doing pretty good this game. I made some pretty good throws. Like that one throw downfield to give me that field goal.
Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Because they don't know what's coming. Oh man, I got stuck in that guy.
Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down.
Do outside zone.
They keep it on the ground. White again. And he is going to have a Bucs first down. All smiles.
Oh, yeah.
Sideline. That should be the one to do it.
I think so. HP sweep.
White running to the left. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Ugo Amadi there to make the tackle.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Yeah, why not?
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They run straight ahead here with White.
Damn.
Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
I like the call there because
Not really.
that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I'm doing. Just burning time down. So I could probably make another field goal if I wanted to, or a touchdown. But I don't think I'm going to try to risk anything.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Hell yeah. There's only a few seconds left. This game's locked down.
And he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
After the made field goal, here's McLaughlin back out there to
Didn't
kick
jinx
it away.
me.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start
Yeah.
at the 25.
I want everybody in the backfield. Prevent.
One final try now for Carr. He's going to let it fly. And that will be
So can I get a final interception?
as time has run out on this football game.
There it is.
So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was
sauce.
just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Bucs, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they also will exit this one at 2-2. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
All right, well, so far I'm 2-2, so I guess we'll see how it goes. Maybe I will make it to the playoffs after all. But that's all I got for you tonight. Peace.